Hello, welcome to the Hollow Show. And today we're going to attack men versus women delusions. And we have a guest, a modern woman. So let the show begin. I'm a modern woman, and I believe that men are more delusional than women. Ma'am, again, we go off statistics, numbers, common sense. Like I've said before on my last skit, let's give an example. A man is on a boat full of baddies. Full of baddies. Now, all the baddies in there know that he's broke. He's a bum. He already know he ain't getting nothing unless God intervenes. I've said this before. Unless God intervenes. A woman that's broke, bummy, without a job can walk on that boat and think that she's going to get every one of those millionaires. But we're the ones delusional. Explain this, ma'am. No, you're not understanding. You're not understanding. Men are more delusional because they want a relationship to go their way in their mind, and if it doesn't, they break up. Ma'am, 90% of divorces are initiated by women. Men stay. Even in the other community, there's hardly any divorces going on because men stay in relationships. Women initiate divorce 90% of the time. So how are you going to refute that number? I don't want to hear that. It's what I've seen. This is what I've seen. My own girls have left because they're unhappy. Exactly. They don't understand the duty and responsibility of a family. It's based off their feelings. We can't go to work based on our feelings and say, you know what, today I feel like quitting and I'm going to take my feelings to go pay my rent, my light, my cable, my phone bill. No. We got to go to work because we know we got things to do. What are you saying? We're not all feeling based. Yes, you are. Everything I feel. Just like the statistics I ran down today. You want to say that men are not used to relationships turning into marriage when, like I said, 34.4%, ma'am, of black men are marrying. 28.6% of black women are married. How do you refute these numbers, ma'am? Those numbers aren't real. Ma'am, they're cited from the CDC, blackstatistics.com. You go check them for yourself. Those numbers aren't real. Women stay in relationships, so that's why you have a 72% divorce rate against yourselves. That's why. Ma'am, when men marry themselves, it was something like in the 20-something divorce rate. The percentage was in the 20s. That means men don't leave. Women leave because of violence, and they feel ignored. Silly shit like that. What they call it nowadays, besides the no-fault divorce? Irreparable differences? Unreconcilable differences. That's what I'm going to say. No, that is bullshit. Ma'am, what do you see with your eyes that I don't see? Because you must be living in La La Land. But you want to say that men are more delusional than women. Let me give you another example, ma'am. Let's just say that we are climbing on the top of this mountain to go get this top 10% of women. We're climbing on top of this mountain. We only have to compete with two other guys. I'm going to give you all the same example. We only have to compete with two other guys. These two other guys we have to compete with, one's a billionaire, one's a millionaire. We all have the same personality. Who is that woman going to choose? Men already know they're going to choose the billionaire. So guess what? Men are not even going to put themselves in that situation. Now that's vice versa, this bullshit. Let's say that women climb to the top of that mountain to get the top 10% of men, and they only have to compete with two women. One woman is trained to be a housewife and do all her duties as one of the most beautiful creatures on God's earth. Blue eyes, long hair, fit, everything. The second one has everything too. Well, she just wasn't trained to be a housewife, but she knows how to take care of her man. Guess what? In our minds, you have, you're out of your league. You're blown out of the water. But in your delusional mind, I'm going to get him. Man, in all cases, delusion doesn't help. That's bullshit. I can get him. I got just as much opportunity as those two do. No, you don't. I just said the most one, two, there. You got me stuttering, bitch. These two women are two of the most beautiful creatures God has created. He damn near pats them on the ass. Coming down from heaven. And you think you can compete with those two? I can compete with anyone, because I ain't no bitch gonna beat me because, I'm already a baddie and stuff. Man, you can't compete. That's why I say y'all do shit based off feelings. We do shit based off logic. Like I said, I gave you this example. We already knew when we got to the top of that mountain, when he or she said that he was a billionaire and the other's a millionaire, already disqualified us. It's already disqualified me. I can accept that, and I'm going to take my ass back down that mountain. You still trying to stay on top of that mountain, then you can compete with two of the most beautiful women, and one was trained to be a housewife. So how in the fuck is that not delusion? We just have to be confident. No, man, there's a difference between confidence and fucking arrogance. And then who painted this narrative like confident women? Well, you don't want a weak woman. No, that's true. We don't want a weak woman. But at the same time, we don't want her so confident that it turns into arrogance. Well, there's no peace in the home. Or her being so money thirsty and trying to hide it behind words like, I want an ambitious man. Whoa, bitch, you want a better lifestyle. And then in a relationship, we can work on that shit together. But no, you expect me to carry all that weight. We don't need a man to do anything. You're right. You sure enough don't need a man to do everything, but you still shopped at man establishments like grocery stores, and you still live in apartment buildings and houses that men build. So you don't need a man for anything. You are independent even though you work a 9-to-5 slave ship and answer to another man who is your boss. You don't need us. Dumb bitch, get off my line.